52nd or 53rd?
52 seasons straight here in Mankato.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, it is. It's among the longest tenured training camp stays in the league. And I think Mankato should be really proud of that. The Vikings are, but I think Mankato should be too.
I started coming here when I was very young. I'm not going to say how many years it is, but the family feeling that this training camp brings. People come here for vacations.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
You're right. People do. People come here for a summer vacation. They make the drive from wherever they live to come here and watch their favorite team practice and get ready for a season. Because whether you're out on the field coaching or playing, or you're in the stands, or you're on the chain link fence looking for an autograph, everyone is excited for the season to be here. And here it is. So this is a special place in Vikings history. It's a special place for me because I grew up 20 miles down the road in Waseca. So I know what training camp means to this community. You come here as a child, and then you bring your children here. We have adults and kids lined up on the fence looking for autographs, and the moms and dads got Fran Tarkenton and Alan Page and Bud Grant's autographs, and now their kids want Kyle Rudolph and Stephon Diggs and Mike Zimmer. I mean, it's really an awesome family atmosphere, and the community here does a great job of hosting training camp, and they always have.
Fast forward, the building of a new facility, doing it next spring.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, you have a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And a regular season. Does it ever stop in Vikings land?
I don't think it does. The new stadium and the new facility. You're right, the Super Bowl, lots of other big events coming to the stadium. We've already had a bunch of big concerts. So I think that this area is deserving of it, though. This area is a good host. The people here are smart, and they're polite, and they're very hospitable. So I think it's appropriate that all those big things are happening to this community. And the stadium, listen, I've been to all the stadiums in the league, and there are some great ones. And there are going to be more that are built. Atlanta is finishing one right now. Of course, LA is going to have one. Las Vegas is going to get one. Those buildings will be great. But right now, there is no better stadium than US Bank Stadium. And it's going to be a great host for Super Bowl 52. That's a guarantee. And what's going to be even better about it is the Vikings are going to be playing it. And so that's going to be a really fun night.
And that'll be the first time that that's ever...
Yes, it would be. And don't you think, after all the bad luck that this franchise has had, if the football gods really are interested in evening the score, I think having the Vikings in the Super Bowl is a good way to do it.
I think so, too. This team, led by Coach Zimmer, it was a special team. They work really hard at what they're doing. They know that they have the ability and the potential to be something special.
Yeah, they do. This team knows that because a lot of this team, this team knows it can be good because the core of this team was here in 2015 when they went 11-5. They won a division championship game at Lambeau Field in the final week of the season. And they took the crown away from the Packers. And the same group of players that did that is here with some more added pieces, such as Sam Bradford. And so...
How calm is he?
Yeah, and Sam is calm. Yeah, I mean, he's cool. He knows how to play the position. We're talking about a Heisman winner, #1 overall pick. Yeah, he's smart. He knows this offense. He and Pat Shurmur work well together. This team knows that it can be good, and the great thing about it is a lot of people are going to pick them to finish second or third. They're going to pick them to finish 9-7 or 8-8, and that's great because that's what people did to this team in 2015 when they went 11-5 and won the division.
Latavius Murray has had surgery. Teddy, both of them are on the physically unable to perform. Talk about what they bring right now to this team.
Well, Teddy right now, what I think he brings to the team is inspiration, even though he's not playing. I think this team knows that he's a leader, that he's a champion, and this team never doubts Teddy. And so I do think that Teddy adds value to this team, even rehabbing off on the side. Latavius has not practiced with us yet, and so that's that's disappointing. But they knew that there was an injury when they signed him, and I think Latavius is going to be healthy and be good for us. He's another really smart guy. I remember when we signed him a few months ago, he was at the facility waiting for the paperwork to go through, studying and taking an exam in one of our conference rooms at Winter Park. I mean, the guy is smart, he's grounded, and I think he's going to help this team as well. I'm very excited to see how Pat Shurmur and Mike Zimmer parse out the running back reps, because let's not forget about Jerick McKinnon either.
Yes.
And Latavius, I believe it was 11 of his 12 touchdowns were scored from inside the 10. We struggled in that area last year, short yardage and red zone and goal line offense, and I think he's going to help us with that. Dalvin Cook is a home run hitter, and Jerick McKinnon is a do-everything type of guy. So I think we have a really good group of running backs.
That's a valid statement. I think it's a running back by committee.
Yes.
That they all have their own special treatment, and I think that they really will mold together well once given that opportunity.
Yeah, and Kim, the great thing about this running back group is when offensive coordinator Pat Shurmur puts a running back out on the field, that's not going to be a tell as to what's coming. Dalvin Cook can run it and catch it. So can Latavius, and so can Jerick. So there is a versatile part of that crew that I really like, and there's a physical part of the crew that I really like at running back. C.J. Ham, they moved to fullback, and I think he can be a physical player. We'll see if that ends up panning out. An Augustana guy. I like this group of running backs. I know it's different, and I know it's not Hall of Famer Adrian Peterson. It's different, but I think it will work.
Defense, Coach Zimmer has always done well with that. It's more than solid.
Yeah.
And losing one of the leaders in retirement in Greenway, it's going to gel well.
The backbone of this team is the defense. And look, when this team scores 21 points, they're 21-3 under Mike Zimmer. Okay, so that is a great defensive stat that this team has been able to create. So it's the backbone of our team, and they're very stout up front. The pass rushers are good and deep. Linval Joseph, for my money, is the best nose tackle in the NFL. Eric Kendricks is an ascending player, and you're really good in the secondary with Xavier Rhodes and Harrison Smith. So I love this defense. I think that the arrow is pointing up for them. The window is opening, and I think that's a good thing in this division with Aaron Rodgers and Matthew Stafford and these offenses, that the backbone of this team is the defense is good for Mike Zimmer and his team, and it's going to allow them to compete for a division title for a lot of years.
We appreciate your time, and we appreciate your expertise on the Vikings.com.
It's my pleasure. We have a lot of fun, producing content and sharing information. As you know, Vikings fans are thirsty for knowledge. They're very passionate, and it's my pleasure to be able to bring them some content. It's a lot of fun.